Welcome back. Till now, we have looked at selection bias and measurement bias, both about the choices built into the data before analysis begins. In this video, two more types and then the practical tool that ties all four together. Bias type 3, survivorship bias. Survivorship bias occurs when a dataset includes only the cases that pass through a selection process, while the missing cases differ in important ways. The term comes from the Second World War. Engineers studied bullet damages on returning aircraft and planned to reinforce the most damaged areas. A statistician pointed out the flaw. They were only studying planes that survived. The planes that were shot down likely had damages in different areas. Similarly, in our dataset, the four countries with missing coping capacity data may be absent because they have weak institutional and data systems. These weaknesses are part of what coping capacity aims to measure. The dataset reflects countries with sufficient data systems. The most vulnerable countries may be missing. We are measuring the planes that returned. Bias type 4, reporting bias. Reporting bias is the choice of what to highlight, what to explain, and what to leave out. It is the gap between what the data shows and what the reader is told. This is the bias the journalist controls. Look at the draft. She has written, countries in Asia Pacific face an average risk capacity gap of 1.2, with Myanmar and Papua New Guinea facing the most severe situations. Her sentence is accurate, but it omits key context. It does not mention the limited sample, the variation, or the coping capacity is a proxy. These are not errors, these are reporting choices that shape interpretation. Now, the practical tool that addresses all four bias types at once is the 6-question bias audit checklist. 6 questions should be applied before presenting any analysis. First, who was included and who was not? 4 countries are absent from the ranking and their absence may affect the findings. Second, does the measure capture what it claims? Government effectiveness is a proxy for coping capacity, and this gap should be stated. Third, what is missing that could matter? Community resilience and informal systems are not captured. Fourth, which findings are highlighted and which are not? Key contexts such as variation and exclusions must be included. Fifth, could data collection introduce errors? Data quality concerns may affect results. Sixth, would conclusions change if missing data were included? This should be tested, not assumed. The journalist's story is now ready, not because the data is perfect, but because its limits are very clear. Every proxy is disclosed. Every excluded case is acknowledged. A story that states only 11 of 15 countries were ranked is more credible than one that omits this. Transparency about limitation makes analysis trustworthy. Download the bias audit checklist for future use.